everyone, welcome to today's podcast. I'm Ellery, and today we're going to talk about our fears.
Hi, my dear friends. How are you doing? I'm Sarah, and today I'm here with my dear friend to talk about an interesting topic.
The first question is, what causes fear? I think the people around us and our environment play a huge role in creating fear. Some fears are actually learned. For example, I know someone who's afraid of cats. Later, I found out that her mom is also afraid of cats. So you could say she learned that fear. It's not that cats are inherently scary.
That's absolutely true. I also know someone whose father is afraid of birds, and that's made him afraid of birds too. So, just like you said, fear can be learned. It's not that the bird itself is actually scary.
What about you, Sarah? What are you afraid of?
I'm really afraid of closed and confined spaces. I feel like I'm suffocating and there isn't enough air to breathe. I don't even know if this counts as a real fear, because compared to someone who's afraid of tigers, it can seem silly.
I agree. Closed and confined spaces can be really uncomfortable, but I'm personally more afraid of heights.
Yeah, heights are scary too. But I think most of the time, we're afraid of what happens afterward, not just the situation itself, though not always.
Exactly. We're usually afraid of the outcome or the consequences, not just the situation itself. For example, if I know I'm in a safe place, I'm not really afraid of heights anymore. Why are you afraid of enclosed spaces?
I don't know. As long as I can remember, I've always avoided enclosed spaces. I've always had a bad feeling about them. Even imagining them is hard for me.
That's true. The feeling of suffocating is really awful. My fear of heights has stopped me from experiencing a lot of things. For example, when I go to amusement parks with my friends, I can only use a limited number of rides.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same. Remember 2 years ago when we traveled together and went to the amusement park? There were so many rides we didn't try. You, because you were afraid of heights, and me, because I'm afraid of confined spaces.
Have you ever tried to overcome your fear?
A lot. I've always tried to put myself in those situations, hoping I'd stop being afraid, but it didn't work. It just made me feel worse.
Exactly. Same here. Once at an amusement park, I actually fainted because I was so scared of heights. It was truly terrifying. How much fear do you think is actually good or necessary?
Fear is necessary for survival. We can't ignore how important it is, but it shouldn't turn into anxiety that disrupts our lives.
Right. For example, being afraid of wild animals is essential for survival. Do you think our fears are ridiculous?
No, I don't think so. At the beginning of the podcast, I said that sometimes I tell myself my fear is silly, but I believe each of us is unique, so naturally our fears are unique too.
Wow, thank you for saying that, Sarah, because I always used to blame myself.
And one important point, even if someone's fear seems silly to us, we should never make fun of it, because for them, it's truly difficult and frightening.
Absolutely. We shouldn't make fun of others for their fears. Something that seems unimportant or silly to us might be genuinely terrifying for someone else. Thank you for staying with us until this point, and thank you, my dear Sarah, for being here with me today.
You're very welcome, my kind friend. Thank you for inviting me.
Don't forget that I love you all very much.
Until the next video, goodbye, my lovely friends.
Until the next podcast, goodbye.